Mexican Recipes 2. Title: How to make Mexican tamales. Mexican tamales are a traditional dish made by filling a starchy dough with sweet or savory ingredients and then steaming the whole thing in a leaf wrapper. Most often you see tamales filled with seasoned beef, chicken or pork, but you'll also find them made with vegetables, cheese and fruit. Tamales are sometimes served with a salsa, but that can take away from the delicious flavor of the tamales. This tutorial uses a very flavorful and classic Mexican taste combination: cilantro lime chicken. This basic chicken recipe makes a great main dish on its own, or it can be incorporated into other recipes like it is here. If you've never made tamales before, you are in for a treat. Although they may sound difficult or complicated to make, nothing can be further from the truth. So, let's get started by gathering the right ingredients. Okay? Here we go. First, we start with cilantro lime chicken filling. 2 cups homemade salsa. 3 tablespoons homemade taco seasoning or 1 package of pomade seasoning. 2 limes, squeezed. 3 tablespoons fresh cilantro, stems removed and finely chopped. 1/2 cup of water. 3 pounds boneless skinless chicken breasts. Tamal dough. 2 cups of masa harina flour. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. 3/4 teaspoon of salt. 1/3 cup of lard or shortening. 2 1/4 cup of chicken broth. 1 8 ounces package of dried corn husks. Here are the directions to this fun family meal. To cook the chicken, you can either use a slow cooker, or you can roast the breasts by drizzling them with olive oil and placing in a 375 oven for 25 to 30 minutes. Whichever method you choose, the object is to ensure the meat is done and can easily be shredded. For slow cooker method, add the salsa, cilantro, lime juice and taco seasoning. Stir until thoroughly combined. Then, add the chicken and just enough water to partially cover the breasts. Turn the chicken once to make sure they are coated. Cover and set on high for 4 hours or low for 8 hours. Once it is done, remove the chicken breasts, shred the meat, and then return it to the juice in the slow cooker. For oven roasted method, remove chicken breasts from oven when done. Allow to cool enough to handle, then shred by using a fork in each hand to pull the meat apart. In a large glass bowl, combine the salsa, cilantro, lime juice and taco seasoning. Add chicken to bowl and toss the coat. Cover and store in refrigerator for several hours for the flavors to meld together. Make tamal dough. While waiting for the chicken, add all of the dried tamal dough ingredients to a large bowl. Cut the lard or shortening into small chunks, the smaller, the better. And use your fingers to thoroughly work it into the dry ingredients until a uniform consistency is achieved. Add the chicken broth a little at a time, and combine until a spongy dough is formed. You may need to add a little more or less liquid to get the desired consistency. Assemble the tamales. To prepare the corn husks, simply soak them in warm water until pliable. Take 1 corn husk and spread a 1/3 thick layer of the dough in the center. Don't spread it clear to the bottom edge, as it will be folded over. Add 1 or 2 large spoonfuls of seasoned chicken filling to the center of the dough. Wrap the dough around the filling and seal the edges with your fingers. Then, fold one side of the husk into the center, and then fold in the other side. Finally, fold up the bottom end. Repeat for remaining tamales. Place tamales in a steamer. If you don't have a steamer, use a large stock pot with a steamer basket. In a pinch, you can even use a strainer as long as it will hold the tamales above the boiling water. Here is a quick tip. Place your steam basket or container on its side and stack the tamales in, so that the folded bottom edge of the tamal is at the bottom of the steam basket. This will force the tamales to stand upright as they cook and will help them cook more evenly. Add enough water to your steamer or stock pot to create steam, but don't fill it so high that it touches the steam basket bottom. Bring water to a boil, then cover with a lid and steam for 1 hour. After about 30 minutes, check that your water level is still okay. Add more water, if necessary. If you want more audio recipes, it's easy. Join our email list. Click on the link below. Happy eating, and enjoy!